If the economy is growing in Kenya, then why are Kenyans shrinking? Am I the only person noticing that Kenyans are gradually becoming slimmer? They are gradually becoming skinnier. They are gradually becoming thinner by the day. At this rate, the economy in Kenya is achieving what teams have failed to do in this country, and that is national weight loss. Something is not adding up in this country. The uncomfortable question every government fears, and every citizen quietly asks at the market, in matatus, and over uji, is that if the economy is growing, then why are people shrinking? Because in politics, growth on paper and growth in the pocket are often distant cousins who rarely visit each other. Because our elders were right when they said that when the drumbeat changes, the dancer must ask why. If it is your first time here, kindly subscribe to this channel and join our growing community as we work to reach and impact more people. So in 3, in 2, in 1, thank you for subscribing. Your support is appreciated, and may your pockets never run dry. Allow me to share with us 5 key points that paint a clear picture of Kenya's economy. The first thing is that the economy is like a village well. You know its condition by the queue around it. Lower elders were right when they said that when the well dries, the people know the value of water. You see, governments often measure success in percentages, but citizens measure success in prices. The government can announce a 4.6% growth, but if Mama Mboga is buying tomatoes at double the price of yesterday, to her that growth is like rain falling on the neighbor's farm. If your father says that the family is progressing, but suppers reduced from meat to sukuma wiki every day, and other useless, stupid stories, then children automatically become opposition auditors. Historically, the French Revolution was fueled less by ideology and more by the scarcity of bread. Empty stomachs are excellent political analysts. You see, GDP is like perfume. You can smell it in speeches, but you cannot eat it. Kenyans cannot eat GDP. The second thing is that statistics are stubborn gods. They refuse political herding. African elders were right when they said that no matter how long a log stays in water, it does not become a crocodile. Numbers remain numbers. Politicians in Kenya can dress economic slowdown in beautiful English, or microeconomic adjustment, or physical consolidation, or resilience framework. But you see, the only thing wananchi are hearing is that things are hard and life is tough. If a landlord says rent has only adjusted, but your salary stayed the same, that adjustment feels like robbery with grammar. Historically, the Great Depression taught the world that numbers can collapse confidence faster than armies. You see, you can baptize hunger as economic transition, but the stomach still remains pagan. The third thing is that political allies become prophets when the river changes direction. Kalenjin elders were right when they said that when the root of a tree begins to decay, it spreads death to the branches. The interesting part is that when criticism appears in spaces previously seen as friendly, then you know something is cooking. And that is politics for you in Kenya. When your drama changes tune, then the dancers must worry. If your barber suddenly tells you that boss things are not looking good while he's busy shaving your beard, you should start praying immediately. Historically, Kenya's multi-party transition in the 1990s showed how the shift in the media often signal political weather changes. The Standard newspaper in Kenya, owned by Gideon Moi, is doing the Lord's work. In politics, newspapers are like cats. They are very loyal until they smell a better kitchen. The fourth thing is that the voters trust the market more than the manifesto. Kikuyu elders were right when they said that the child who has been burned fears fire. You see, citizens don't read budget reports. Citizens read market prices. They read the price of unga, and they also read the price of fuel. And these prices in the marketplaces are the true opposition leaders. That is fuel prices, unga prices, and even school fees. A boda rider in Kenya does not care whether inflation is within target. He cares only whether petrol is within budget. Historically, the Arab Spring showed how economic pain can become political fire. The market woman is the International Monetary Fund of a village. Her prices in the village tell the truth before economists tell the truth. The final point is that election promises are like avocados because they age very quickly. African elders were right when they said that a promise is a cloud, fulfillment is the rain. Promises of jobs and prosperity are politically sweet during campaigns. But you see, time audits everything. By 2027, the scoreboard in Kenya will not be speeches. The scoreboard will be the living standards of the common mwananchi. The scoreboard will be the living standard of Mama Mboga. The scoreboard will be the living standards of boda riders. If a man promises his wife a goat, and after 2 years brings stories, unnecessary, stupid stories, even the children stop respecting his timetable. Historically, many incumbents across Africa have learned that economic dissatisfaction can weaken power faster than political opposition. You see, campaign promises are like a wedding cake, beautiful on the table, but scarce after the celebration. The conclusion is that in politics, numbers are like village elders. They may be silent for a long time, but when they speak, everyone listens. African elders were right when they said that truth may be delayed, but it never misses the road. Because a government can negotiate with opposition. They can even buy the opposition. They can negotiate with the media. They can even buy the media. They can negotiate with parliament. They can even buy the parliament. But the government can never negotiate with numbers. My name is Piketty. If it is your first time here, make sure to follow this channel and to subscribe for more political analysis.